The Watch, Chapter 10, Beaner Babes. That next morning, he was there. The lady was not there. Instead, it was one of the other workers. He asked, "Where is Ethel?" The worker pointed to the back. She said she was going to be busy outside for a moment. Hector shrugged. He got his coffee and sat down. He knew she had to sign for deliveries or deal with parking lot issues. He sipped the coffee aglow with the anticipated gratitude and exuberance he was about to receive. He was immediately engrossed, looking at his phone. It was a YouTube channel that talked about gold mining. He felt a presence. He looked up. A large black man was right next to him. The guy was about 65, but was huge. He had on a cowboy hat and farmer coveralls. He was glowering. He sat down on the other side of Hector. "All right, we got the little chili pepper here. Got himself a yen for some hot jungle bunny. Maybe decided it's time for him to burn some coal." His face was contorted into a mask of hate. "I got you figured out, Beaner." He reached across and grabbed Hector by the throat and dragged him out of the booth. He was now standing right in front of the towering man. "Let's get something straight, you oversexed chihuahua. My woman don't need some fancy down payment for whatever swirl sex you got in mind." He then hoisted Hector up by his neck. His throat was like it was in a vice. Now barely breathing, from behind the man, he saw Ethel running up from behind the counter, shouting, "Samson, I be losing my job. You gotta let him down." Hector at this moment was sure he was going to have the life choked out of him. The man was the visage of Mike Tyson and Hannibal all rolled into one. The man let him down. Hector began breathing again. Ethel was continuing. "Samson, you gotta control this possession thing you got. We need this job." Samson stared at him, then reached into his coverall pocket and pulled out the watch in its container. "I got your number. I know what you be thinking. I'm gonna get me some darky kneeling with her buns up." Hector grabbed the watch. "No, sir, just..." The man put his finger to his lips. "Best shut the fuck up unless you want to experience even more pain. My advice, take that hunk of rubbish and try it on some Beaner babe." With that, he walked out. The manager stood there and shrugged with a sorry look on her face. It was obvious she was held captive by this guy, and what he did was beyond her control. Hector at this time concluded his best move was to make as fast an exit as possible. That evening, acting nonchalant, he walked into the front door. He sat quiet, still despondent in his chair, contemplating his first true little Jesus move, and he gets the shit choked out of him. He couldn't even look at the watch. It was still under the seat of his car. Louisa walked in from the kitchen and looked askance, seeing him. She did a double take, exclaiming, "Your neck!"